I hate school. I think it sucks. I think it's useless. I think it does nothing but turn young children into workers. It's so institutionalized. Teachers don't get paid enough. There's so much about school that I hate. Public school, to be exact. I've never gone to private school, but American school is horrendous. Anyone you talk to who knows me slightly above a personal level will say with confidence that I have said multiple times how much I despise school. I hate school. Just gonna put it out there right now. I don't know if you heard me say that in the past 30 seconds I've been recording, but I am a college student. As I've said many times, almost every single one of my videos, or maybe every one of my videos, I've said I am a college student right now. I like the idea of college, right? You go to a place where it's like school, but a sleepover as well. And the teachers in or the professors in college are a lot more chillax. You know, anyone who tells you like, "Oh yeah, your college professor is really gonna get on to you about that," no, they won't. You can walk out and like do it. Like, you don't need to go to class for college. But that's not what I'm talking about. I will say though, college has been the most fun I've ever had in school. I'm not a person who goes to parties. I don't hang out with friends too often, but the freedom you get and the fact that you're not spending 8 hours a day for 5 days a week in the same couple of classrooms really helps, shockingly. So when I say I hate school, I mean almost everything before college. There's still a lot of parts of college that I hate. Just going to put out here my roommate situation. To put it briefly, this room is tiny. I think I actually mentioned this last video. To put it very briefly, my roommate and I we live together. Um, Ever since my roommate started dating his girlfriend, he's been having her over. This room is not big enough for three people. It's a whole other can of worms that I don't want to go into right now. So of course there's going to be stuff that I hate about college, but I'm just going to put this out there for a reference. I'm not a hateful person. That like I there's a tiny bit of things in this life that I hate. School just happens to be one of them. I I don't hate people. I don't hate I don't hate a lot. It kind of sucks that school is one of the things that I do hate. And for me, hate's a strong word, but it just sucks that school is something I have to deal with every single day, even over the summer or even on the weekends. It's something that I've had to deal with every single day for as long as I can remember for most of my life, and that just it just sucks. You know, I think it's ruined a big part of me. And when I say school, I'm referring to the American education system because I've not lived anywhere or gone to school anywhere but in America, specifically Southern America. I live on the East Coast, but I'm not going to specify where. If you're smart enough, you could probably figure it out. But that's not the point of this video. The main thing I hate about school is how little the teachers are paid. If the teachers were paid twice the amount for starters. Like if every teacher's salary was raised, like if they just had a little X2 at the end of their paycheck, like got paid like 60 grand instead of like 120 per year. Let's just say that all yearly salary for teachers were doubled. Everything would be so much better in school. Just like a baseline. Children's education would be so much better. The youth educational rate would skyrocket. Like test grades would skyrocket. My enjoyment would skyrocket because you need to pay someone a specific amount of money to get them to care. Like there's there's a graph, right? Imagine this graph. The y-axis is hmm the y-axis would be teachers effort and the x-axis would be teachers pay. And if you're smart enough, you understand what I'm talking about here. Just saying. So the more teachers get paid, the more their effort increases. So the graph goes like picking up what I'm putting down here. You're using your eyes to visualize what I'm putting out in the air. It is so simple, and it's also pretty expensive. But as you know, um, for context, everything I'm about to say should be taken as satire. This is not serious. It is hypothetical. In Minecraft, the American government wastes money on the most stupid stuff ever. Billions of billions of dollars go to useless, pointless wars, and all these different taxes, or not taxes, all these different laws are passed. There's so much money that can be used to invest in the American population as a whole instead of foreign affairs. But that's a topic for another day. And teachers' pay rates, like Of course, I hate the fact that teachers don't get paid enough because, in my opinion, that is the one profession that deserves the most increase in pay. Not as in like the most money, but they deserve it the most. Teachers deserve, like, if there was a list of the professions that are up next for a general increase in yearly salary, teachers would be at the top of my list. But that's not the only thing I hate about the American education system. I don't know what happened with my tongue. I think the government's trying to get at me. I hate what school does to people, especially young children. When I was a kid, I had these amazing dreams. I was going to be an astronaut. I was going to be a firefighter, a doctor, an archaeologist. And what school taught me was that everything in this world depends on how much money you make. Unfortunately, it's true, but it's just school solidified that into my brain. It made me think that I will not be successful as a person if I do not make a certain amount of money, which to a certain degree is true. You are not a successful person if you are poor. It purely financially, because being poor means you don't have any money. But that's not really what I'm trying to portray here. In my opinion, success is more than just money. Shocking, I know. In my opinion, success is not only money, it's standing, it's your personal faith, it's your health, and it's your family. Those are what I believe to make up success overall, which is also why I hold fitness to such a high degree of importance. If you want to be, in my opinion, successful, if you just want to like take out one area of success, my definitions of success, fitness. Walk for 15, 20 minutes every single day. Your body's naturally going to want to walk more because it'll start losing weight, all that stuff. Just do your cardio every single day, is what I'm trying to say. School has completely shattered that idea of success. I had to slowly but surely rebuild it over the course of my life, of me growing and learning more and being more mature. And that is, I don't know if that's unique to the American education system. I don't think it is, but I know America's in a rough state right now, especially with, money spending, and you get the idea. And this video is just a form of me complaining and ranting because I don't really have anyone to rant to right now. I just need to get it off my chest that I hate school. And let's not forget about what school does to an individual mentally. The amount of stress, the amount that so what school has done to me, right? It has placed the word deadline in this mental hierarchy of vocabulary. It's up there with like family and friends and fitness. The three big F's that you need: family, friends, and fitness. Oh yeah, and faith. The four big F's. The third, the fifth letter up there is a D. Deadlines. And oh, grades. That's another big point. All of my effort, all of this studying. You remember that a couple weeks ago when I had to study for this, big old computer science exam. Yeah, I got a 100 on that. And I was like, "Oh yeah, that's cool, 100." I spent over 10 hours studying for that test. 10 hours of my life I will never get back. Just for a little bit more reassurance that I have until the next exam to keep up with these grades. I 10 hours of my life have been deduced into a few black and white pixels on a screen, the letter A and a 100. That's insane. That's stupid. But unfortunately, I'm in no place of power to do anything about it. I am a student trying to show my face on the internet, hopefully to make it big one day. I don't think I ever will be in a place to change that because not much can be done to change it. It's too far gone, in my opinion. And this video also is going to have a lot of jump cuts because there's a lot of noise going around in my dorm. It's raining pretty hard as well, and my camera is still glitching out. So, I got to take care of that. In general, I hate school. It's done irreparable damage to me and millions of other children worldwide, and especially in America. And if I could do some stuff to change it, I would. One thing I would do is I get rid of it entirely. Hot take of the day. But yeah, I will be uploading this weekend at least 3 or 4 times because I'm going to be here. It's it rained pretty hard today, so I wouldn't have driven in that anyways. But also, next week midterms and all that stuff. So I'm not going home this weekend, so I will be here to record, maybe stream. I don't know, but yeah. In the meantime, stay safe and remember, don't trust your teachers. don't trust the people who pay your teachers. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know what happened to my little noodle up here. I don't know what was going on. I trailed off and thought I was just, I was remembering how awful teachers got paid and made me angry. Don't trust the people who pay your teachers. That's it. See ya.